expect this to be a common theme throughout the weekend. It happened last year and it's happening again. Okay, so that's fun. That explains a lot.
But I might not pick Cam. So, you know.
Maybe he will, maybe he won't.
So.
Alright, so let's put this dream in places. It saved last year, so I think we should be fine. It might not save the last pick, but we should be good. And it did not save the last pick, but it saved everything else. So as I predicted, we're good.
Okay, good.
If it didn't save you of the spreadsheet, that's good. Lance helping us out here. So Chris Carson will still be a Seahawk. We get to make the pick twice.
The Colts are now on the clock.
Alright, there we go. Welcome back, everyone. So the Colts are not here, the Vikings are not here, so that'll bring up RSZ. He said he'd be gone after... Okay, check the end. Alright, cool. Okay, so he's told me who he wants. He listed 2 players, which is good. Alright, so the Colts will take...
The Vikings.
Marshawn Lattimore. I'm assuming Lance is probably triggered at the moment. Did you miss your pick? You did, but I went off your board and you got Mr. Darnold. And the Vikings go with Devontae Adams, so that puts the Dolphins up. He listed 2 players and they are both still on the board. And I assume he wants the player he listed first, but he was literally your pick, I figured. So speaking of cornerbacks, Kyle Fuller is headed to South Beach. He will join the Dolphins.
Jets are now on the clock.
What is this?
So that'll put the triggered Lance up after Tim Hovey's pick. Kyle Fuller's a good pick for that round. Sam Darnold could develop pretty fast, yeah. So Saquon is a Jet. Obviously, that's not happening. So that means Mike Evans will be with the Jets, and then Saquon is obviously... Can I make that trade now? No, I can't. Okay. Alright, so that'll put Lance up. Lance. And then followed by that, if Super is here, RNP, Bucks is a no, Browns is a no, Ian isn't here, and users will be here. Saquon should have gone first round. Saquon did go first round, but I accidentally simulated that player's pick. So Saquon is with the Bears. Mike Evans will be with the Jets. You wanted Fuller, not going to lie, but you could get Kendall Fuller. There's still a shot. Darnold, no, you got Darnold. That's what I'm saying. You got Darnold. So who does Lance want? Which Saints player will be going to the Broncos? They already picked B-Wags, who's not a Saint, believe it or not, or unless he was traded there within the past half an hour.
Everyone gets their picks, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I have all my picks to trade it again. Perfect.
You would laugh if Trace McSorley goes to the Jets. What a legend. You would get solid defense first. I would just go with, for one, best player available, and 2, what positions matter the most in the game, like Khalil Mack. So I know Lance is in the VC, so I'll let him make his pick, even if it takes a couple seconds. We got double O'Hays in the chat. Happy with Darnold now. You saw a 3-year rebuild. He was a 99 after year 2 of 2 upgrade points. Desmond King, not a Saint player, but I think that's a good pick. I'm surprised he's still on the board. Is he this low? He's only an 87? I thought he was higher.
The
Oh, well, that's a nice
Cowboys are
selection.
now on the clock.
If he doesn't get picked within the next selection, which he obviously will, is Super here. He was here for his first pick. I don't know if he's here now. If not, we're going to go with the $40 million man. JK. You have a backup option. It's always good to have backup options. Do I have a backup option? I don't think so. So if my guy goes, I'm screwed. You're going between two players. I have one, and if he's gone, I will be upset. You better not see your guy go. I'm in the same boat, Rieger. I'm in the same boat. I think I know who you're talking about. Whoever's the highest on your board, he's still there, and I promise you that's not the guy I'm thinking of. It's not Fatty and Tom Brady. Come on, pick Fatty, Nick. Pick Fatty. You're in the worst position to draft. Not really. You have an early to mid first round pick, right? You're in the middle, so that's good.
I have the middle.
Yeah, both of you guys are in the middle range, which is probably the best spot to be. Alright, it doesn't look like Ninjas is here, so we'll simulate, and that'll put up RNPP.
I think I'll be pick 15 this round.
Alright, so Adam Thielen is going to the Cowboys. I assume that's not who you wanted. Fletcher Cox, I like it. I'm a little bit surprised he's still on the board, considering guys like Michael Pierce and Kenny Clark have been taken. I mean, I'd pick Kenny Clark over him, but I still think it's a nice selection. 25th in true talent. Are you sure about that? Alright, that's a pretty good answer. Alright, Bucks and Steelers are not here, so that'll put Ian
When did you post this?
You got basically back-to-back picks, yeah. Alright, sounds good. Have fun, big boy. Bucks get Le'Veon Bell, and then the Browns get Darius Slay.
Bye.
Bye, kiddo. So that'll put the Lions up. Darius Slay goes to pick before. I don't know if that's who you wanted or not. So Darius Slay will not stick with the Lions 2 years in a row. It's sad. It's sad.
Let me see the board.
So are you considering the guy you said before the restream?
Yes, but not at this pick right now.
Okay. I don't think he'd be available in the third round, but he could. You're upset that Slay's gone? I probably wouldn't have picked him here, but he gets to go to a good home. It looks like you're going to take the other player you were looking at.
Can I see running backs?
Slay? Man, everyone wanted Slay. Interesting. Here's the running back.
Let me see running backs. Oh, my... Okay, here we go. Perfect.
You want to hear a joke? What's a good joke? The Green Bay Packers. That's a good one. That is a good joke.
What development trait is Kareem Hunt?
I believe he is star. Yes. Are there any superstar development players at running back still available? Tariq Cohen has superstar. He's the only one. Your mic was quiet. I could barely hear you. I could hear you a little bit, RNP, but not that much. 28-3, that is a good joke.
Give me... Kareem Hunt.
Kareem Hunt with the Lions. Interesting.
The Titans
I mean,
are now on the
we
clock.
do have Matt Prater, but it doesn't hurt to have another good kicker. So, Luke Kuechly and Kareem Hunt with the Lions. That'll put the Titans up, which is users who I know is here, and I think I have an idea of who he wants. You were considering Hunt and Slay. That's tough. Dolphin Man does not like the pick. A kicker this early? Exactly. A little bit too early for a kicker. Hopefully your other guy survives.
I gotta have a good kicker.
It looks like my guy will surprisingly survive unless the Eagles, Jaguars, or Bears pick him. I don't know if Walty is here, Apple is here, and Dolphin Man is here. So we do have a few users to get through here. Can you maybe see some quarterbacks? Could we get the next Carson Wentz, who, by the way, is available? Mr. Howard, obviously, I'm not surprised by that pick one bit. So Xavier Howard is a Titan. This is not shocking at all. And that'll put the Eagles on the board.
Latest
Kyler
news
Murray
from
is still
Alan
available,
Park.
yes. The Madden doesn't have him going until the 5th round, but since we're not doing a ton of simming, he very well could go earlier or later. Who knows? How has Tom Brady not been drafted? Because he's about to retire after this year. I don't want him. You wanted your boy X? Oh, that is a tough one. I'm not picking Brady until maybe the 20th round, and obviously he won't be available.
I'll pick him in the 10th round.
10th round? That's a little bit generous. Got Julio and AB.
If he's available in the 10th round, I'll guarantee I'll pick him.
All right, bet. So Apple, you wanted quarterback. There's definitely some talent still on the board. You can win a ring within the next few years with one of these guys. You have your X, then you have your X autos, then friends. I'm confused. Linebackers, okay. We'll go through all 3 linebacker positions. Here's right outside. Here is middle. Yeah, you can take Dak Prescott. And then here's left.
Everyone, very big news from Alan Park.
Oh dear.
Lions GM.
Bobby.
No, this is in the OFL.
Oh, phew. I thought you were about to tell me an injury.
Lions GM Dan Quinn. Oh, what is his name?
Quinn?
It's fired.
Poor old Bobby. Take Dalton, yes. Dalton's not trash. Dalton's the goat. Who's the new GM of the Lions? I don't really like this because Bob Quinn's my guy. Is it your pick? You are up next. Ron Quinn. But still Quinn. Got 50% right.
Head coach Bill Meyer will be taking over head coaching and and GM duties.
So we got some Greg Popovich stuff over here. You're considering Von Miller? He is 30, but he's also pretty darn good. So this can certainly help you win now, Apple. He can get to the quarterback.
Because of the Kareem Hunt pick.
What?
Bob Quinn lost his job because of the Kareem Hunt pick.
Yes. You shouldn't be taking kickers in round 2.
Yes.
Oh, you want Von Miller? Is that the selection? All of us are coaches / GMs. That is true. So Von Miller is your pick, Apple.
I'm not cutting
I'm a little bit
and who I'm picking in round 20.
Round 20?
Yes.
You would rather listen to Joe Buck than the co-host? Well, that's cold. Alright, we'll take him.
The Jaguars are now on the clock.
I would not pick him here, but I don't think he's an awful pick, especially if you want to win now, because he's a 97. He is 30.
I was considering Von Miller.
I don't think he'll regress too hard, but I could
probably
probably see him in 4 years in the lowish 90s, so it's not too bad.
Yeah.
I think he'll stay in 90 plus. You want Roberto Aguayo in round 2, but you already drafted? That's tough. Alright, so that'll put the Jaguars up. Dolphin Man has strong opinions about these picks. He does. I like it. I like the opinions here. That's good. That makes things interesting. He's also trade bait. Interesting. Miller is definitely tradable. Quarterback. Could we have a QB going to Jacksonville? When's the last time we've had a good one in real life there? David Garrard, maybe? He wasn't even that good. Trade your whole team for Aguayo and West Lunt? No one in their right mind is doing that. Aguayo and Lunt are way too valuable. Has your guy been took yet? DM me who your guy is. I won't take him unless he's my guy. I think the highest player on the board for you who wasn't in round 1 is still available. How old is Russ? I can't imagine Russ is 30 yet, is he? He is 30 already.
Are you going to pick my guy?
I don't know who your guy is. Kyler Murray is still on the board, yes. So he's only at 73. Blake Bortles. Or Dalton. That's some tough company. Bortles or Dalton? Show you
I think I would rather have Ginger over Bortles. I mean, he is an 81. He's, according to Madden, better than Stafford. So.
That's true. I'm not gonna comment on that. I thought Russell's like 28, maybe 29. How old is Fuller? Take Captain Fat Boy. Yes. Kendall Fuller is 24. He's young. He's always in free agency after year one of franchises, but with the fantasy draft, the contracts are edited, so you will have him. Just DM'd it? Alright. Let's see who it is. Both of your guys are still on the board, Rigger. Should take Russ. He's also 30, though. You gotta remember that.
Don't pick.
You almost took Van Der Esch. I would have picked Van Der Esch over Von Miller, personally. Just because of age.
I just DM'd you, my guy.
Josh is in the OFL server? What? Don't worry. I have no intentions of picking him.
Good.
.90 speed isn't too bad. I mean, he is mainly a slot corner. That's where he's at his best. Obviously, he can line up in the outside as well. Cam is almost 30, but he's going strong. That's true. But
wait, what?
That was someone in the chat.
Cam?
That was someone in the chat. Tre'Davious White, I'm pretty sure he is star. You don't know who to take? There's plenty of options, and you do have an early third-round pick. Trey White is also mainly a slot corner. How tall is he? 5'11", so the same height. Similar ages, maybe the same age. So you could really go either way here.
Well, that would have been a good pick for me.
Both of these guys are solid picks here in round 2. And then receivers. Julio and AB are both still on the board. If AP was still coaching, I think we all know Julio would not be available. He would be long gone.
Yeah. Most definitely.
Tyreek Hill. Alright, so that's one of Rieger's guys who he just DM'd me, so I can't imagine he is too thrilled on. I can't imagine he's too thrilled, but he has another pick. And I think I know why he wants that player, and I kind of want that guy for the same reason, so that's kind of sad. How is he still there? I don't know, that's a good question. But I know Rieger is crying inside right now. If you were a coach, you would take Cam Newton. I mean, he is only an 85, but he's still solid. So that'll put Walty up. I don't know if Walty is here. I kind of hope he is, because the guy I really want is more likely to go in the sim rather than to a user. Your other guy's still available, Rieger, and while I'm tempted to pick him with my next pick, I'm probably not going to do it, so don't worry. You should have Tyreek because he was your running back for the playoffs. True. Tyreek is beating up defenses. Yes, he is. Is Walty online? Walty is online.
This is where the
I didn't
draft
realize
starts
Walty
to
was
slow
here.
down.
My bad for the ping, Walty. Here's middle linebacker. I didn't see you there.
I don't know why it says I'm still the only like on the screen.
What number are we at? We are at 6 according to what I see. Do you feel more safe drafting a quarterback in the draft for some reason? I would feel more safe picking one here, but at the same time, you could get one younger and probably cheaper there. Take Drew Lock. I want to see you guys take Drew Lock, Nick, and then start him, please. That would be hilarious. I would love that. Avery Williamson, Agent Dev. Of course, in real life, he has a torn ACL, but luckily this isn't real life, so you'll get a healthy Avery Williamson if you pick him, Walty. Drew Lock played trash in the preseason. We're only through 2 games, so you can't... Or 3, if the Broncos played 3 yet, I don't know. But we can't really judge based on preseason. No way, you gotta bring back Lock. That would be the funniest storyline ever. Kendall Fuller, alright, that's a nice pick. So both of the Fuller brothers are off the board. Somehow, someway, my guy is still available. I am rejoicing right now.
The 49ers are now on the clock.
Who is it?
Oh, you'll see, because I'm up.
Oh, Kendall Full.
Russell Wilson is available, which is tempting. but I'm not going to do it. This is a player who we all know very well from OFL 19. He's beaten me twice in the NFC Championship, and now I get him on my team. He develops so well in the sim. Quarterback Lamar Jackson.
The Falcons are
reigning OFL MVP. Welcome to San Francisco, buddy. He develops so well in the sim. Baltimore is always in the Super Bowl in rebuilds. Take Fatty. I'll get Fatty next round. Alright, Falcons aren't here. Patriots want me to sim. Ravens aren't here. So that'll bring me to the Giants. I am so shocked Lamar Jackson was on the board here. I was considering him at 11.
The Patriots are now
Davion Clowney to Atlanta. You know me and my pass rushers.
The Ravens
Karen Armstead to the Patriots. Offensive line. You got a question about created players? Yes.
The Giants.
Keenan Allen to Baltimore. So that'll bring up the Giants. Are any of the players he DM'd me still available? And then that'll bring Nick up. Alright, let's see here. Alright, it looks like all the players the Giants have DM'd me are gone. Oh, you're here for the Giants. Okay, cool. Alright, so we can make it here now. All the guys you DM'd me look like they're gone. Holmes, Ramsey, Luck, you have.
Let's go.
Oh, no, is that Russell Wilson? He's still on the board, but you already picked your quarterback, so. Your guy's still there. I'm about to go crazy. I know why you want him, and I'm kind of jealous right now. We'll leave it at that. Do you put them in free agency and coach sign you? No. What's going to happen is you will be in the draft class, and then you will be drafted by the coaches.
Yes,
so
I saw.
that is the plan.
I turned that in already.
Rieger, you're a lucky duck. You're a lucky duck. Your team's about to be cheese. Alright, here's free safety. Earl Thomas still on the board. And then here's strong safety. Then corner. I kind of want to see the corners as well. Alright, good to know.
But now this is where the draft starts to slow down.
You're going to tell Colin and Lance your picks through VC because you're going to be driving. Alright, don't text and drive, Walty. That's probably for the better. That's a good idea. We're an hour in, and we're much farther than I expected, so we might get through more than 5 rounds. Can you see Marlon Humphrey's development trait? I believe he has star development. Yes, he does. 85 man, 84 slot, and 82 zone. I think most of these young guys have stars. Trey White has star. Most of the other young guys here have star.
I will not be able to make it to tomorrow's draft.
Alright, if you want to send a board, you can, or we can simulate. So Richard Sherman is X Factor, and then everyone below here has star. So no superstar corners are left. Jair Alexander has star. All of these guys down here have star.
Wait. Rocky Sin is still on the board? Rocky Sin?
Rocky Sin is still on the board, yes.
Okay.
Nick thinks Rocky Sin should go here. Wait, I assume these guys probably have normal. Yeah, Mike Ford definitely is normal. Who is the highest with star? None of these guys. I think... Does Anthony Brown have star? He does. So I think... I can't imagine Vernon Hargraves does. No, okay. So Anthony Brown and above have star, and then Richard Sherman is X Factor. Everyone below Anthony Brown is normal. So all these guys over here have star development, except for Sherman, who is X. If that helps you. But we all know Rocky Sin should get taken here.
He should.
Danny Jones is looking solid. I wonder who and when Danny Jones is going to get picked. Will Daniel Jones be taken in the first 5 rounds, chat? Yes or no? Trey White? Darn, I kind of wanted Trey White. That's a very nice selection. But there's still some talent here at corner. But I think that's a good pick. Definitely one I would definitely consider here. It says it's a reach. I don't think it is, personally. And Nick is triggered.
No way it is.
But Nick, there are plenty of other corners on the board, so it's not the end of the world. So who will be paired up with Myles Garrett, aka the guy who I wanted? We can leave it at that. One pick. There's still talent at corner, Nick. It's not that much of a difference. I love Trey White as much as the next guy, but there's still talent here. So it looks like some of the corner spree is starting. Which is not good news because I don't have one. Your guy is still there. I don't really have a set guy at this point. What do I want? I honestly have no clue who I want to pick to play next round. Let me see my draft board. Who's going to go next for me?
Oh, man, that's what I've been meaning to do.
Alright, so some of you guys are next.
I did that.
Alright, I think I know who I want with my next pick, boys. And it's something that I'm a little bit opposed to doing, but I think it's worth it. Colin is ready, Rieger is ready. I know who Rieger wants, and I'm jealous. Sadly. Ay.
I don't really want to see that, EA.
Come on, EA.
I just want to play the game, EA. Let's go.
Alright, I think I have myself a plan. Leighton Vander Esch, he was next on my board, so I can't say I'm too thrilled. But at the same time, I probably wouldn't have picked him because I don't really want to pick a linebacker right now, but that is a nice selection. Alright, so next up is Colin. Yeah.
That was weird.
So Colin, Rieger, then Rieger, Colin, and then Nick. And I guess just reverse order.
I am not happy about that.
About what, Leighton?
Yeah.
I don't blame it. AJ Boye is
if
there.
If my guy went, I was gonna pick him.
Okay. So Cam Jordan is a Raider. Tom Brady is off the board. He will be throwing passes to Odell Beckham in Los Angeles. So the Chargers look like they could be early contenders and then fall off the face of the earth.
Okay. Good, I don't have to pick him now.
Don't worry, Colin. I don't think that's the guy you wanted. You've made 2 people mad with your picks, and you've gotten mad about 7 other picks. Finally, this is not a 1-year league, Watson. Brady is retiring after year 1. I would not pick him within the first 20 rounds. You're here for the next pick as well. That's probably good because you are up with probably in the next about 5 minutes. He's going to retire in the preseason.
I don't have to pick him now. I do not have to pick him. No.
Deion Jones, that will be a nice selection. Only 24 years old. Star development. One of the highest rated players in the game with star, not higher. Brady and OBJ are going to be deadly, but here's the thing. Who else are they going to have on their team? If they have a terrible defense, then so be it for having Brady and Odell Beckham. We got to see who our next few picks are. So Deion Jones is a saint. I like the pick. I've liked a lot of these picks.
The Redskins are now
which I don't like because I want to make my team stacked again. But oh well. Fake Saints fan. Alright, so Rieger's up. I think I know who Rieger wants. And let me just tell you, the Washington Redskins are favored for the OFL Bowl after this pick. Tyler Lockett, yep. And I know what you want to do with him. I know exactly what you want to do with him. And that is pure cheese. Drew Brees should have been drafted instead. Well, Drew Brees is going to retire also after year 1.
The Panthers are now on the clock.
What's the difference? So Tyler Lockett is a Redskin. If we play them in the NFC Championship, dear goodness, I'm frightened. Alright, so the Panthers will be concluding the 2nd round and now on to round 3. So Rieger will be backed up, followed by Colin, Nick, and Crispy. And then I think I'm up after that. So Richard Sherman will round out the 2nd round. On to round 3. Sherman will be teaming up with Julio. So Julio Jones is off the board. If AP ever decides to coach again, I'm sure he will be contacting Husker about that. And that'll put Rieger and the Redskins back up. And RMP is triggered. And Brian Burns is the selection. Okay. He's a pass rusher. He develops really well in this game. Welcome back,
Perfect.
Super.
I just made all my MT back. Training.
Alright, so I forget who your 2nd round pick was, Super. I'm going to have to check that. Who was it? So Brian Burns has superstar development, which is why the pick isn't a colossal reach. Alright, so who was Super Ninja's pick here? Let me see. It was the one before Fletcher Cox. Who was Leonard? Leonard Williams? Darius Leonard? I assume probably Darius Leonard.
Head to head.
Alright, so Super Ninjas, you have Adam Thielen on your team with Zeke. Brian Burns is pretty solid, and he's better in the game than I would say in real life, because I don't think he'd be picked this high if there was a real-life fantasy draft. I think he'd probably be picked in the top 5 rounds. Darius Leonard, okay, I figured. Why did I go to the Niners? Saints. How's that for the first 3 picks? I think that's pretty good. I probably wouldn't have picked Brian Burns right now just because I think you guys can contend really early on. But down the line later in the year, if Brian Burns develops, then I think will be a pretty good pick. Haskins a 72. Well, Kyler Murray's like a 73. If Lamar Jackson was gone, I definitely would have picked Dwayne Haskins. Not in the 2nd round, but like in the 4th. But since I got Lamar, I don't have to worry about that. I would have picked Haskins over Kyler Murray. I think Haskins does better in the sim. Spider Burns. Darius Leonard, 84 run stopper. Not a great pass rusher.
Of course.
I will check Jair Alexander as well.
Look at his lineup.
Jair Alexander, who was on the Saints, remember, last year for OFL 19. So will Jalen Ramsey and Jair Alexander both be back with the Saints for OFL 20? If Alexander is
just for different coach.
Yeah, just for a different coach. 53 tackle? That's like me out there. You know who you're getting with your next pick if they're not gone? Who am I getting with my next pick? I have no... Oh, I know now. I know who my pick is. I highly doubt he'll be taken, so I don't really have to worry. Darius deserves Superstar. I don't think Leonard deserves Superstar X Factor. I think Superstar is right for him. Because he was really good last year, but I don't know if I'd give him X... Yeah. He was great last year, but I don't know if I'd give him X Factor. You think you're taking Jack Jackson? Yes. Jack Jackson in round 3. Love it. You don't know what to do? Well, I mean, you do already have Jalen Ramsey. Remember that. So do you want to pair him with Jair Alexander like last year, or do you want to go for a different...
Good hit, Julius Peppers.
Julius Peppers? What is this, 2006?
Yeah, I'm playing Ultimate Team.
Ah, okay. That makes sense. Ooh, those guys, that's right. Well, I'm in a predicament.
Come on.
How old is Keanu? Keanu is what, 23, 24?
How?
Pick Big
How
Ben.
is he an X Factor?
Keanu is not an X Factor. He's a regular superstar. Because he's a legend. So will Colin pick 2 Falcons players to the Saints to piss off Lance? Find out next, kids. And he will. Okay, so Keanu Neal and Deion Jones will be with the Saints. I don't think this draft could be going any worse for Lance. I think he's probably throwing up right now. Oh, that's who RMP wanted? Nice. I probably wouldn't have picked him, even though Keanu is my boy. I probably wouldn't have picked him. Alright, so that'll bring up 2 Sims picks, and then Nick is back up. So the Chargers select Zach Ertz. Holy cow, their offense is nuts. Brady, Odell, and Ertz. My goodness. Literally the New Orleans Falcons out. Oh dear. Do we play the Chargers this year?
Wait, what?
No, we don't. Hmm?
How was that a pick?
What? Oh, you're playing your game. Okay, I'm confused.
Yeah.
Phillip Rivers to the Raiders. Okay. Raiders have had a questionable draft, and that'll bring Nick up. Goal achieved. To what, piss off Lance? Check Haskins? Are we gonna get Dwayne Haskins in our division? Only Nick. Only Nick would do this.
No. Nick would pick Kyler Murray.
No, Nick's an Ohio State fan. He's picking Haskins. If he is the choice.
Yeah.
They're in your division? Oh, yeah, they are. Well, On the bright side, RMP, by the time we get to seasons like 4, they'll both be gone. Both quarterbacks will be gone for. Lance is screaming his head off. Exactly. All of his players are going. Michael Thomas was gone. Kamara was gone. He has no Saints players on his team. And Colin has 2 Falcons on the Saints. Who is the Chargers head coach? It is a guy who just joined and will unfortunately probably not be super active. So that's fun. Check the quarterback, Josh Allen. You ever Josh Allen last year. You're here for the next pick. Well, you're next up, so good timing. Johnny Hecker can throw harder than Haskins in this game. Lance just take Jared Cook. I mean, he is on the Saints, but he's also old and dirt.
Yeah, it is.
Yes, we're in the 3rd round. I was expecting to go 5 rounds, but now seeing how the timing has gone, I think we can maybe get 6 in. I was worried we'd only get like 2 in.
We're going to 10, right?
We're gonna go to like
about
25. 10. We will do it
to 10:45.
We're not gonna get to 25 today, but throughout the weekend we'll get up to 25.
Well, I might be able to make it to the to Sundays.
Nice. Check.
If we stream on Sunday.
Cool, cool. I'm very curious to see who everyone's quarterback is going to be, especially.
Unless, are we doing it same time for the?
We're probably going to do it earlier in the day, both tomorrow and Sunday.
Tomorrow, okay.
I'm thinking like early-ish afternoon.
Okay then, I probably won't be able to make it.
Maybe do more than 6 if this goes by quick. I don't really want to stream after 10 because I go to bed very early. And I wake up very early. So we'll have to see.
I go to bed late and wake up very early.
Very early?
Yes.
Well, I also don't want to tire myself out all day. You have
so I
not,
don't get sick.
Have you not missed a pick? You have not missed a pick, RSV, and you're not going to be up for a little bit. We're at pick 6. You're what, like pick 22? So you'll probably be up in between 5 to 10 minutes, I'd say. Ian sounds like Piwanage. Oof. Check Kevin Byard. That'd be an interesting pickup. You go to bed late and waking up late. You love sleeping. While my bed is very comfortable, I love being awake. I'm the total opposite. Even in the summer, I wake up usually at 6 o'clock in the morning.
That's better than me.
That's better than you. Most people wouldn't say that. There are 2 guys you really want that are still on the board. I don't think anyone's really considering my guy, but I don't think he'll be available in the 4th, hence why I'm picking him now. I wish I was picking later in the 1st round, but oh well. Your turn. You will be up pretty soon, Walty. I'd say in about 3 minutes.
Nope. No touchdown for you, huh?
You go to bed at 2 and wake up at 11? Dear goodness, I would hate that schedule. Really hoping your guy doesn't get picked. You're in love with this draft. I would be too if I was you, Rieger. This is going perfect for you. Unless Madden hates you guys again, but I know Madden is generally kind to the Redskins in Sim this year. So
no, not
if I was
good.
to bet on one team to win the OFL Bowl right now, I'm looking at you guys. Take Byard. All right, that's a pretty nice pick. Rieger is for Redskins. He is Patrick Mahomes, Tyler Lockett, who I know what he's going to do with. We'll see shortly. And then he also has Brian Burns. You wake up, you don't want to get out of bed because you're super comfy. At the same time, you want to get out and play Xbox. Yeah, my bed is so comfortable. What players? Mahomes, Lockett, and Burns. Doesn't look that good. Yeah, you're doing pretty good so far with Donald and Tyreek. Garrett, Van Der Esch, and Kevin. That's a nice defense.
Oh, my lag.
That's a nice defense. But you guys have no one on offense. Here's the wide receiver position. Who could Andrew Luck be throwing the ball to? Stacking up your defense. I respect it. Defense wins championships. You want to pick before you walk into Walmart? I think after this, I will be up next. I have an idea of who I want already, and then you'll be up. So once Crispy here makes his pick, then I will immediately make mine. I know who I want, and I know he's not going to get taken. He wasn't even in the 3rd round.
I'm just concerned he might get took.
Dun dun dun. You definitely need to go offense with your next few picks, or else you'll be trotting out Drew Lock-esque players. All linebackers will do. I guess we'll start at middle. I meant to start at left, but oh well. You think your guy's the same as mine? I highly doubt it, but it could be. I highly doubt we have the same guy. I can't imagine. But who knows?
You have got to be kidding me.
So who will be joining the Giants? Is he defensive? Maybe he is, maybe he isn't. We'll leave it at that. We picked one defense, one offense, so we're looking balanced so far. I'm liking how my draft is going. I prefer to have Garrett, but Khalil Mack and Lamar Jackson, I'm happy with it. You want to see every guy you can draft at your pick?
No.
Well,
I just booked Madden.
Good job. Well, I did just upload top 100 players per position, Walty, so technically you could always look at that. You're happy
I did see that.
Yeah, you're doing pretty good
in
with
the middle of the draft.
Gurley and Fletcher. You're going with Darius Leonard. Nice pick. So Darius Leonard and Andrew Luck get to reunite.
The Ravens are now on the clock.
And that'll put me up. Once again, I highly doubt my guy's going to get this. I cannot imagine. Darius Leonard was one of the dudes you wanted. Who am I looking at for quarterback? I've already picked Lamar Jackson, Nick. I don't need a quarterback. Ravens go TJ Watt. Patriots go Jared Goff. Okay, Alpo. Falcons take Patrick Peterson. So shocker, shocker, my guy is still on the board. Darius Leonard was your pick. I wouldn't have minded Leonard, but my pick is a wide receiver, aka the most overrated position in Madden. But whatever. Hollywood Brown, you are now my slot receiver.
The Bears are now on the
And
clock.
it glitched again. Alright, so I will end the stream and be back in 1 minute, folks. Welcome aboard, Hollywood.